This update for T1000 is jam-packed with a bunch of content that I really wasn't expecting. Hey, what's up? It's Dynasty back with another Mortal Kombat 1 MK2 cringe content update for y'all today on this T1000 release date. I'm telling you guys, I can't believe I'm saying this. We're getting MKX skins in MK1. Not just any MKX skins, MKX Scorpion, MKX Sub-Zero. Oh, and we're also getting those movie skins that were previewed yesterday. Yeah, sometime in this current season. That's also dropping on the premium shop. There's some new gala skins as well. There's even a new nighttime variation of the Floyd Secret Field stage. Yeah, so new stage, new skins, classic skins, new character, and we even got a first look at the new return of the Melina season for Invasions, this time with actually purple skins. You're getting purple skins, no more fruit roll-ups, so a lot to unpack today. Forgot to even tell y'all, we even got T1000's ending. All of this while the servers are currently offline. You can actually download the update right now, but you can't play online just yet. Again, that's currently just while I'm recording this. Chances are, if you're watching this, the servers are already back up. So just be on the lookout for that. Before we break all this stuff down, it's a lot. Trust me, it's a lot. Do me a solid if you're hyped for T1000 finally joining the MK1 roster today if you have the KP2 DLC. And with that said, let's unpack the premium shop before we go over everything T1000. Yeah, I'm going to be going over the palette options for T1000, for Madam Bo, the unlocks for the combat card, everything, essentially, in this update. But we're going to start with the premium shop, courtesy of MKWarehouse.com. If you're seeing a blue background, it's coming from definitely not Merdoink, MKWarehouse.com. So first things first, here is a look at one of the bundles that's dropping in the premium shop for the T1000 update. You can see here's 8 of the storefront images you'll be seeing when this goes live again. You got some monk costumes for Johnny, for Kenshi, for Kung Lao on the bottom right. You got MKX Scorpion, MKX Sub-Zero. Right next to those skins, you got Li Mei, which I do think it was confirmed via Interloko. These are going to be dubbed the Gala skins, so that is a Gala skin for Li Mei. Above that, you got a new skin for Kenshi, and also on the very top right, another skin for Kitana. Now, making our way to the second group of premium shop skins right here, you can see some of these MK2 movie skins. Top left, you got MK2 Johnny, you got MK2 Kitana, you got MK1, MK2 movie Scorpion, and you got MK2 General Shao. Then you get Sub-Zero from the Mortal Kombat movie, the reboot film. I can't believe it's finally happening. We wanted to see this in MK11, but I'll take it here. Then right next to him, we got a monk costume for Raiden. We got another costume for Reiko. Then we have another costume for Reiko, which again, I do believe is going to be dubbed the Gala Reiko skin. Now, to round it all off, the final 3 skins right here. Gala Shang Tsung, Tanya looking menacing, then Bruce Lee, Liu Kang is finally dropping with the T1000 update sometime soon in the shop's rotation. So that's a skin a lot of you guys have been wanting to drop for months. Seems like finally at the end of the KP2 DLC, it's going to be added. Again, all of these skins you got to pay for, probably like $4 or $5. It is what it is, I guess. Really hard not to buy those MKX skins, in my opinion. I love MKX's everything, so for me, kind of almost brought a tear to my eye to see these skins make a comeback in modern day. They're classic. It's hard to believe the game's like 10 years old now. As for the actual palette options of all of these skins, shout out to iScreamFGC because iScream shared every single one of these palette options. Kicking things off, here are the 6 palette options for MKX Scorpion. Again, I still can't believe that this is going to be considered a classic skin. I can't believe that, dude. I'm getting old. Then, after that, here's all 6 of the palette options for MKX Sub-Zero, which I think is arguably one of the coolest designs Sub-Zero has ever had. In particular, my favorite will always be Revenant from MKX, but the primary is my number 2. So, yeah, man, that and Kuai Liang always were my choices. for the looks of MKX Sub-Zero. Maybe we get Kuai Liang MKX one day. Maybe that would really take it over the top. This was a surprise as well. Here's another look at a new skin for Tanya, rocking the classic bob that we had grown accustomed to seeing. So for all you Tanya fans out there, she's getting another skin. Very reminiscent of what I think is almost like the classic outfit. It's pretty cool. Now I'm gonna hit you with the MK movie Scorpion skin right here. All those palette options again. You're getting 6. I do think they're not too shabby. Same can be said for the Sub-Zero one as well. I'm kind of biased. I do think the Sub-Zero movie skin looks a bit better, but I mean, what do you expect me to say? That's my guy. So yeah, man, these movie skins look really cool. And speaking of movie skins, here are the MK movie Johnny skins as well. It's kind of interesting to know that we're essentially getting a first look at the movie attire in the game before like a fully revealed like movie screenshot, because even in the teasers from yesterday, you really can't make out much. And it's not even just for a few characters, it's pretty much for all of them. I mean, even looking at like the Shao Kahn, you know, palette options here, we can actually appreciate the designs in the game before we get to see them in a movie trailer, which is still kind of baffling to me, but it is what it is. I don't think they're too shabby. I'm actually kind of a fan of the MK11 inspiration they took. I will say this though, seeing these Kitana palettes, the pants just look really weird. The pants and the neck piece throwing me off. I'm hoping it looks better in the film because, well, I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm not feeling it. I am feeling the Gala Kitana skin though. At least the Gala Kitana skin. Very reminiscent of, again, kind of like what I said for Tanya, like a classic look for her. Even the Gala Li Mei options too. They're not too bad. They're not too bad. Everybody looking like they're about to go to a ball and dance. Reiko as well. Look at Reiko. Look at Shangi. So, nice to see a lot of these characters getting some more love. It just sucks that they're going to be behind a paywall. Hopefully they're not too expensive. Same, again, can be said for Melina's. You got 4 palette options for the Melina Gala skins. Now, like we've grown accustomed to seeing, this is going to be the season of Sub-Zero, so a lot of the DLC characters that weren't around initially when that season first dropped a year ago are going to be getting some love when it comes to unlocking some new palette options for this update, this patch. You can see here you got some love for Ermac, some love for Noob Saibot. You also got some love for Hitting the Quan, Sector, and Takeda as well. And like I mentioned when we kicked off the video, we also got, finally, purple skins dropping. Not this update, but for next season. When the Melina season comes back, they're dropping a bunch of palettes. I mean, a bunch. This is all courtesy of iScreamFGC, who first shared this. And I'm just relieved to know it took a while, but you're getting at least purple skins in a Melina season. I can't believe that it took this long. It took a year to see it make a comeback, but at least they're purple. And it's not just for a few, it's a lot. A lot of the roster, man, is getting a lot of Melina love, so be on the lookout for that. Now, before we do a deep dive into both T1000 and Madam Bo's palette options and, you know, T1000's ending, I'm going to share with you guys this right here. We're getting a new field stage variant. Saw this being shared by TheThiny earlier today. In the source code, it was discovered. And in a response to this tweet, Merdoink from MKWarehouse, I mean, definitely not Merdoink, it wasn't him. I saw this get posted. And it's purple. It's giving Outworld themed colors. Now, I'm intrigued to see how you unlock this. We do know they keep times and tabs on how many times you've defeated Floyd. So I hope you don't have to beat Floyd like 20 times to unlock this. I hope it's just part of, like, I don't know. If you've already beaten Floyd, it just immediately gets unlocked. If I have to beat Floyd several times to get this, I might cry. So, you know, again, we'll see how this works, but currently right now, we just know there's a new option. It looks amazing, but hopefully it's easy to obtain. Okay, we're almost at the 10-minute mark. We should probably talk about T1000, right? So here's everything T1000 in terms of the palette options. Not too shabby. Every color you could ever want. When you're trying to look like a sheriff, a cop, you can pull it off in MK1. Now, the gear options, I do think are super interesting. 10 gear options you can unlock for T1000, including the stock one on the top left. But you could see there, to the right of the stock one, the biker costume. To the right of that, you got crosswalk, I guess, T1000. And to the right of that, almost like a Mad Max vibe to it. Then you get a sheriff underneath the stock one, and then next to the sheriff you get a Bobby. Then next to the Bobby you get some type of is that like SWAT? I can't make out what it says on top. Yeah, SWAT. Okay. Then to the right of SWAT you get another like Mad Max one. Then on the bottom row you get like a military looking one, and the very last one is like almost giving Dread vibes. It's like futuristic. So a mix of everything. Now, when it comes to like the icons you can unlock when upgrading the level for the character, here's a look at that. And here's also a look at the backgrounds for T1000. So a lot to get excited about. Now, when it comes to the actual cameo character that dropped again today as well, Madam Bo, here's a look at all of the palette options for her primary skin. We've seen 2 of these, but now you can see all 6. And again, just like T1000, not too shabby when it comes to the actual color options you got here. Here are the icons you can also unlock when getting the level raised for the cameo fighter, Madam Bo, and here are the backgrounds as well. So that's pretty much all the unlocks you can get for both of these DLC characters. Now, in general, shout out to MKWarehouse for sharing this. Here's essentially every single gear piece that got added with the T1000 patch, and you can see it's a lot. It is a lot of gear. Again, the servers I think might have just went live as I'm rounding out this video. Maybe you get some of these in the shrine this time. Maybe it's not so empty. We'll have to wait and see, but there's essentially everything for the T1000 update. I'm gonna give you guys the ending for T1000 right here.
How the Terminator came to this timeline is unknown. The danger he poses to it, sadly not. As he began his murderous rampage, all in the realms stood horrified. All that is, except Sector. To her, he was the perfect weapon. One that once added to its arsenal would make the Lin Kuei invincible. Upon capturing him, Sector worked feverishly to commandeer the Terminator's cybernetic mind. But she underestimated his machine intelligence. He broke free and quickly seized control of Sector's factory. Soon, it was producing Terminators by the thousands. They have caused death and destruction on a scale unimaginable. Not even my godly power can stop them. Our options and our time are running out. If we cannot soon find an answer, this timeline's flesh and blood beings will be obliterated.
Yup, Sector really was trying to get T1000 to join the Lin Kuei. She really thought she could figure that one out, but, you know, it is what it is. I thought it was honestly a really cool ending. One of the best ones I think we've seen for the DLC in the game, so that was pretty neat. But guys, that's all I got for y'all today. There's a full rundown, essentially, of everything new in the T1000 update. Again, everything in the premium shop, all the unlocks for both T1000 and Madam Bo, the new stage as well, which I'm still just crossing my fingers and hoping isn't super hard to get obtained. Want to say a massive shout out to MKWarehouse, Interloko, TheThiny, iScreamFGC for sharing all these discoveries over on X, Twitter. If you guys don't follow them, you probably should, because that's where I got all this from this morning. While the servers were down, the data miners were hard at work, so much love to all those guys for everything they do to give you the latest news when it comes to Mortal Kombat 1. So, what do you think of the T1000 update? Is it better than you were thinking? We're getting MKX skins in this game. I can't believe it still. Let me know in the comment section down below. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for some more MK content like this on the channel. Till next time, been your host, been Dynasty. Guys, please stay curious, stay safe. I love ya. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Stepping on it crack, but I'm not superstitious. Count all these racks, I be steady, counting my digits. Stepping on it crack, I am